This person you've been dealing with has known you were the one since the moment they saw you. This is definitely a fated connection. The two of you encountering each other was fated. You guys are definitely having a big impact on each other. You're making this person question and rethink everything, and maybe they're doing the same for you. Their life hasn't been the same since they encountered you. Again, you may feel the same way, but this person right now, it's like they know that you want more from them, or you're requiring more from them, or you deserve more than they're able to give you at this time. They're not sure when they'll be able to give you more. It's like they do want to offer you more and they know you deserve more. But they're like, okay, this is all I can do for you right now. So this person's also like in the process of an awakening. They're not quite unawakened, but they're not quite fully awakened either. 111 on the camera as I'm saying that. They're like still trying to hold on to their old habits and their old life a little bit, okay? Yeah, they're in some type of situation too that they're a little bit stuck. And it's like I don't know, it's causing them to not be able to, they don't know how to get out of it, and it's causing them to not be able to offer much to you. Tell me more about this. Insecurities. So not only is it just that, they're also struggling with a lot of like internal, mental, emotional blockages. This person's like hiding parts of themselves and parts of their life from you because they feel like if they took off the mask, if you knew everything about them and everything about their life and who they are, then they feel like you would not love them anymore. They feel like you will reject them. This person just doesn't even know who they are. They're still, wears a mask to hide their feelings and fear of rejection. Yeah, this person is covering up that, like they wear a mask, like they're covering up their true self. Outer turmoil. Yeah, they got a lot of chaos and conflict going on around them. They feel like everything is falling apart for them. I feel like, their world is filled with a lot of chaos, confusion, destruction. They don't have peace. They don't have peace at all. They feel like everything is falling apart. Everything is going wrong for them. But they feel like the one thing that was solid, stable, going right for them, or that they were blessed with, was you. But everything else is not good. But we do have rebuilding here. So there is this energy of the two of you like starting over and like it being better than it ever was between the two of you and being able to move forward. It is possibly going to take a lot of work, like hard work and communication for the two of you to be able to do this. This person's needing to come to you and be honest with their feelings and about maybe some other things as well and what they really want with you. Or that's what they're going to come towards you in the future and say is like, look, this is how I feel about you and this is what I want for us. This person there's something about compromise. They're going to want you to compromise with them. Since we have both blamed each other and accused each other of things, I want to heal all this with you. I know we can rebuild together. 333 on the camera. So that every time I see that number, that is about a need to make essential changes. So this person is very well aware. Maybe you guys are both aware that things will need to change for the two of you to be able to work out. It cannot be the way that it was. We do have victim mentality here. Yeah, they're definitely in a very stuck energy. This person has to stop being in this woe is me, poor me energy that they're in. Believes they have no control over things. Blames others. Thinks life is against them. Has a negative attitude. Yeah. They feel like their hands are tied. This person is like, you see how this person has their hands out? It's like they're always begging and asking. They could be a taker. They're always begging, like they're in a beggar energy. Yeah, they're feeling hopeless, helpless. They feel like there's nothing that they can do. Life is what it is. We accept a circuit. Okay, well. It's like they're kind of just like settling, or they're just accepting. Okay, yeah, we have fall. It came out sideways though. So anytime during the fall, what about the fall time? Maybe leaning towards yes, what? This person feels like they said some things to you out of fear and out of anger this person's very impulsive and they say a lot of things without thinking before they say them. And this person knows that they said some things to hurt you. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius season could be significant. What about that? So what's that to do with maybe leaning towards yes in fall time? Oh, we do have union and in sync here. So you and this person, oh, and visionary. So I don't know if the union's going to come together in the fall, or they're going to really be making that decision they know that that's what they want for their future and taking steps to get there with you. But I see that they're definitely going to be in the fall time thinking about how, because we do have maybe leaning towards yes. So it's not like something's a little bit up in the air still. But I can see that they're definitely like realizing that they messed up. They said some things that they should not have said. They hurt you. I don't know if they're going to come towards you and apologize, but we do have union and in sync. It says that they want to commit to you. They want to be with you, spend the rest of their life with you, it says. But it says that they know that they need to release certain other commitments or certain other aspects. There's something that they got to let go of to fully be able to commit themselves to you, so that the two of you can actually it says working in perfect rhythm. So that they can be fully present with you. Yeah, and then we have visionary. So yeah, they're going to be in this energy. This person's very like fixated on you, whether you know it or not. They're very fixated on you. Very passionate about you. Obsessively strong emotions, first one, based on physical needs and or believing it is the perfect relationship. They're going to start feeling more hopeful. They're not going to be in that negative, woe is me. They could have like sunk into that at some point where they started just being like hopeless and helpless and just feeling like there was no like, like kind of like rock bottom energy and feeling like I don't know. But it says, I finally see and understand everything. I'm feeling hopeful for the future. I'm envisioning you back in my life while continuously working on myself, planning for the future. So I don't know if the union is going to happen. So give me a little bit. What's this? Why is it a maybe? What's going to be the outcome for the... So we have unsent messages. So I don't know if you guys are going to exactly hear from them. Maybe, because we do have maybe leaning towards yes. Oh, we do have chaser on the back of the deck. See, this person needs to... That's still... Every time I see this chaser card, I still know that this person's still operating out of a victim mentality, because that card says, I don't know what I did to push you away. Was it something I did? Was it something I said? You told me you loved me and you never felt this way before. Then why would you leave me? Feels unwanted and self-blames, feeling pain and hopelessness in the confusing situation. This person needs to understand that the reason why they pushed you away by this. They pushed you away by the hurtful things that they said. By being impulsive, but by not thinking before acting. They hurt you with their words. This person's going to start to be like, why the collective really left me. But they're going to kind of be in this energy where, or maybe at first they're going to be in this energy where they're like, well, I don't know what I did that would make them want to fully leave me alone. If they loved me, why would they walk away from me like this? And that's where they need to like really sit with themselves and take accountability. They need to reflect on why you're maybe not sending them messages, right? Because I see them not reaching out to you or kind of holding back from having a lot to say to you, but not sending any messages. It says, won't admit their true feelings, thinks about reaching out, but is apprehensive and then does not, types up messages or picks up the phone and never hits send or dials. I really want to tell you how I feel, but is it too late? Will you understand me? What I'm trying to say, or will you misinterpret my messages? I'd rather not say anything at all. That's also ego too. Because this person is kind of not wanting any pushback from you. And I don't quite like that. I'm going to be honest. They feel like they're starting to feel like you don't want them anymore. But it does say feels unwanted and self-blames. So maybe they are going to start to realize okay, this is my fault. It's my fault that the collective may not want me anymore. They're going to start to be heartbroken, feeling empty and lost without you. They're going to be going into the dark night of the soul. But that's where they're going to be gaining a lot of clarity and enlightenment and awakening. Give me a few more. We have Aquarius energy. See, I feel like when the last time the two of you spoke, they acted like they didn't care. But it says they did. It says they just needed time and space to think on their own. See, this person was maybe not wanting to be in a committed relationship. They weren't ready to put in the work that a committed relationship required. So they pushed you away, or they ran from this, or whatever they did. Aquarius energy. But see, we have new beginnings here again. So that there's just this energy of like, that's going to change. We need to let go of our issues and work through our struggles by recognizing what went wrong and how we played a part in it. I love you too much to let you go. Let's start anew. Yeah, they're going to want a new beginning with you. They even though they're acting, or they did act like they didn't care, as a little bit of time passes, time is going to reveal that that's not true. Fresh start with an open mind, knowing where you lacked in the past and using that to create success. Allowing yourself to accept changes. This person has been very resistant to change. They could be a fixed sign that might bring good things to you, blocking their own blessings. One more card from this deck. See, somebody could have ghosted the other. No, definitely not. And juggling. So Spirit wants to... No, definitely not. Some of you guys may have thought that they were juggling you, but we do have no, definitely not. I'm going to see about that. Yeah, there were some things that they were not ready to confront. And this person possibly even like ghosted you because they didn't want to explain themselves, or they were not wanting to take like some self-accountability here. Yeah. Avoids conflicts, explanation, and self-introspection. Convenient to run instead of facing other person's reaction. Yeah. Unable to confront feelings of what they are feeling. I'm sorry I had to run, but I couldn't tell you how I felt because I didn't even know how I feel. It was easier for me to walk away instead of having to explain myself. What is no, definitely not in juggling? No, definitely not in juggling. Okay. So, for some of you, this is your twin, divine feminine, and money. So for some of you, what they were juggling was just, there's something to do with money here. I don't know if it was another it doesn't look like it was another person. As of right now, it doesn't look like it was that. But for some of you, this is your twin. Yeah, I'm not feeling fulfilled in life. Therefore, I'm chasing money and status as a way to increase my self-worth. Also feel I'm not equipped to handle our connection. I'd rather focus on what I can control. This person does possibly have some control issues. They may feel like the situation with you is out of their control, or you are out of their control. More concerned with what people think of them and their status in life. Obsessively focused on money, or cares deeply about owning luxury goods. So, yeah. Recognize our connection was intense and it still burns my soul. It's a connection that can never be broken, but it is one that must be balanced in order to move forward. Yeah. Money could have been a big issue between you and this person. See, there's something, yeah, somebody got accused of something, Scorpio energy, that they didn't do, but they're going to want your forgiveness, or they accused you of something. I'm sorry for accusing you of things you didn't even do. I'm so used to people hurting me. I assumed you were just trying to hurt me too. I should have treated you better. I'm seeking your forgiveness, even if I can't utter the words. I'm trying to also forgive myself for treating you unfairly, but I'm hoping I can quiet my guilt. Yeah, they feel guilty. They feel guilty. Yeah, because of illusions. They possibly let some people get in their head. Yep. My obsessive thinking got the best of me. I allowed my emotions and others to control or dictate my actions towards our connection. I finally understand I need to trust my intuition. Letting go of emotional burdens, key to healing and growth in the connection, and acknowledging your feelings and that of your person. Destiny. This is definitely a fated connection. You definitely were. This is an unbreakable bond, Spirit says. Both have a deep inner knowing of the divine connection. I am understanding our relationship and our connection. What I once thought was trivial was something more in a higher consciousness. I couldn't understand it then, but I do now. But we have divine feminine here too. Yeah, they need to be more nurturing, understanding, compassionate. They want to be more soft and loving. They're healing their feminine energy. It's something about the juggling was that it says they were too focused on their career and their goals. I took you for granted and expect you to wait for me. Unfortunately, you knew you'll be waiting forever. I'm sorry I never put you first. Yeah, that's what they were juggling. I don't really see third party energy like that. Because I do feel like that's why Spirit says no, definitely not. So if you guys are wondering if they had another person or anything, like, I don't see that. There's something going on with finances though. Okay. Let's do some tarot. So what else do they need to know about this situation with this person? Oh, shoot. Well, that deck fell. You're definitely going to get an apology from this person, though, because I see that. I see reunion. Yep, I see reunion. I see fireworks. Yep. An apology. You guys are going to be guarded towards this person, though. Somebody's going to be guarded. I see guardedness, though, but I do see energy of a reunion. We have 10 of Pentacles here. We have King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. We have Judgment. Someone's definitely awakening. Ginger, okay. 8 of Wands. Quickly. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Somebody's awakening quickly. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. The Emperor. See? Someone's really stepping into their Emperor, Empress energy here. Aries energy. Clarify the King of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's something that's happening very fast. Or there's going to be some type of fast change here. 4 of Wands. I'm telling you. This is also like a resurrection of a situation. 2 people getting back into a commitment or getting back to living together or something like that. A connection restabilizing or becoming more stable than it ever was before, but it's like a resurgence, a resurrection of a situation. And I feel like someone's also awakening to, this is also the 4 of Wands can also be the twin flame card. Somebody awakening to the twin flame connection. For some of you, clarify the 8 of Wands. The King of Cups. Someone's also having like a progression of feelings, like a quick progression of feelings here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Or this is somebody sending you a lot of messages expressing their feelings too. Like something's happened. Why is things moving so quickly here? This is like very... See, because they were moving slow. Right as I'm saying that the Knight of Pentacles come out. That's slow moving energy. Moving towards something solid, but moving very slow. Why? So what's switching? Why are things shifting here? The 10 of Wands. So the release of something. Something was let go of or something was released. Which is like freeing up the energy. Something. Why? What was let go of? The 10 of Cups. What was the 10 of Wands though? 5 of Pentacles. I feel like this person was moving very slow until you guys possibly, because they remember they feel like they feel like you ghosted them, or they feel like you have abandoned them or left them out in the cold. So I wonder if that is what is, yep, 3 of Swords. It's the breakup. It's the ending. It's the heartbreak that this person is feeling because they feel like you are leaving them out in the cold or abandoning the situation. For some of them, ghosted. For some of you, ghosted. It's like this breakup is actually, like, letting go of a situation is actually speeding something up here towards towards the 10 of Cups. That's a happily ever after. That's a harmonious. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you guys cut this person off. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You guys definitely cut this person off. You guys have definitely, I don't know if I want to say, but you guys possibly have gone cold on this person. Definitely have set boundaries, or you've been very clear and direct with this person about how you feel, what you want, what you won't settle for. Boundaries have been put in place. Yep. 2 of Pentacles, or what about 2 of Pentacles? I do feel like you guys, what's the 3 of Cups? The Chariot. For some of you, what does that do with my collective? The 4 of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. Somebody's feeling like someone's getting attention from other people and it's stressing them out. It's making somebody lose sleep here. I don't know if that's you that's losing sleep, or they're losing sleep. But somebody's losing sleep because somebody has withdrawn from the relationship. The connection's still there. There's still love between you and this person, because we do have the Two of Cups here. But somebody is stressed out because they feel like someone's getting attention. I don't know if it's you or them. They do have to make some type of, somebody has this decision that they need to make between two. Like, or they're like indecisive or about something. But then we also have the Chariot. So that, if somebody was confused about which direction they wanted to go in, the Chariot shows me that they are going to choose which direction they want to go in. Yeah, somebody is definitely stressed out and in their head, feeling burdened. 9 of Wands. They feel like you're giving to somebody else. I feel like this person feels like you're giving to somebody else. Let's see. I want to see, how is this person, especially with that Four of Swords energy, you withdrew, you set a boundary, you said what you said, you're very clear and direct, and you withdrew. Four of Swords. How does this person feel? Oh, shoot. What was that? Oh my gosh, these cards. Look, we have the guys. So we have courtship, victory, justice, and balance. So you're finally getting something that you've been waiting on for a very long time. A raise, a promotion, finish the project, found love of your life, or leveled up. You should be proud. Courtship, your love life will begin to blossom, but taking those first steps towards intimacy and allowing your connection to gradually develop into something steady and consistent without rushing into love. Balance is being restored. Balance and justice coming out together. Those are two cards of, you know, kind of the similar energy. Balance is being restored. You're harnessing a level of self-mastery and possibly even reinventing yourself after finding your personal power through struggles. See, this person's going through some karmic lessons. Somebody is. Some difficult karmic lessons. Because we have circumstances are shifting in your favor. The scales are being balanced, and there will be justice for those who have wronged you in the past. And we also have travel here. I don't know what that's about. And we have a leap of faith. Interesting. Transition. All right. Well, how does this person feel? How does this person feel when it comes to you? How are they feeling when it comes to you? I think I just saw that 9 of Swords again. Yep. 2 of Swords. Indecisive. 2 on the camera. But what is this? Knight of Swords. Yeah. They're going to end up making a decision. It could even be very impulsive. They're an impulsive person. That's something that they need to work on. But yeah, 2 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords, King of Swords. Okay. They need to make a decision about moving away from something, relocating or something like that. Clarify 2 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Indecisive about messaging you or taking some type of opportunity or trying to get a new opportunity with you. Clarify the Knight of Swords, 8 of Cups. They feel like they have to quickly or walk away from something. Clarify the 6 of Swords, the Queen of Cups. This person feels like you're losing feeling, or they have to either move away from somebody else, or they feel like you're quickly losing feelings for them. Clarify the King of Swords, 5 of Swords, conflict, conflictedness. Who's this Queen of Cups? The Moon, Pisces energy, the Moon, the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. What's that to do with you? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Page of Cups. Why is the Moon here? I don't like it now. Ugh. Not the Knight of Wands. Are they dealing with somebody else? Did they have an illusion of happiness or something with somebody else? Because we have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups with the Moon, but then the Knight of Wands. And then when it came to you, we have the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 8 of Swords. They're stressed out over you. And then also saw the 7 of Swords. Give me one more card about this. What's this 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands? The Sun. The Strength card. The Nine of Wands. There's some that they got to let go of. Yeah, abandon the situation. Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, they got to go from the 9 to the 10. Let something go. Death. Yeah, I don't know. They're going through a lot of growth since there was like an ending that happened between the two of you, but I saw earlier that I didn't feel like they were getting any, there was a third party, so let's get some oracles. What are they having to walk away from? Oh my God, wait a minute. This is not, I was looking for this deck the other day and I couldn't find it because I had the wrong cards on top. I was like, where's the rest of this deck? I'm going to use this other deck though. They're telling me to use this one. What are they needing to walk away from? Because I was like, dang, we finally have one reading where it's not that. I don't know. Hopefully it's still not that. What are they needing to walk away from? What is that they're needing to let go of? The unseen. Working behind the scenes, not seeing the full picture, the blessings you don't see, magic happening behind the scenes. Or maybe that's you guys again. You guys, I told you that I do feel like you guys released them, but things are still happening behind the scenes. Tell me what needs to be let go of? Potential. See, yeah. Something that you let go of. You release the burden of it. Things are still manifesting behind the scenes in regards to it. Spirit says it still has potential. You have invested a lot into it. It says your investment into it will pay off. A stable business steadily growing. Ideas have potential for growth. New business requiring hard work. Tell me more about it. But I see you guys letting it go. See, we have self-image. Improving your self-image, focusing on what, because you can't make this person change. So Spirit is saying, even though you love this person, they're saying that you're going to have to make that decision. You guys are making the decision to release the burden of them, but it's not over. There's still things going on behind the scenes. There's still potential there. They're wanting you to focus on what you can change. Superficial confidence, insecurity issues. Yeah. They got to work on how they see themselves. Angel. Divinely guided, ask for help from your angels. You are protected. Yeah, pay attention to the signs and dreams. Deep thinking. Think twice on a decision. Preoccupied with one's thoughts. So they need to do some self-reflection. Yeah, somebody needs to do some self-reflection. See about their devil energy. Addiction problems, access, obsession, dependency, materialism, bad financial habits, shadow self. They need to do some shadow work. Yep. And we have delays on the back of the deck. Frustrated by slow results. Any pace is good pace. Patience and perseverance. You can't rush progress. But I see this card trying to show itself to me. Soulmates. Yeah. Harmonious partnership. That's what is going to... There is delays, but there's still this energy of there being the potential to have... for the two of you to have a harmonious partnership in the future. It's just that you got to let this person go for right now. You got to really... Like, you guys are trying to carry too much of this person's burdens and their problems, and they got to figure that out for themselves. It's something about this becoming too heavy. You're carrying too much of this person's burdens. They're not carrying enough of their own, or something like that. It's like a need to release. Give me one more card. They need to heal. They need to heal. They need to reflect. They need to start listening to their own intuition. Learn to listen to their own intuition. We have karmic justice here. Wrongs made right. You will be vindicated. Getting what you deserve. Learning karmic lessons. Didn't I say they're going through some karma? Chaos. They're going through a lot of chaos, guys. And I feel like Spirit didn't want that to leach into your life as well. Difficult experiences, heavy burdens, test your strength, unpredictable events, opposing forces. There could be some people around them that are not making things any better for the two of you either. Business here. They need to work on their career or their money or something like that. Work, entrepreneurship, career moves, working on career success, earning money through work. And then we have rebuilding here again. So it says rebuilding your life after loss. Yeah, because I do feel like this person is possibly hitting rock bottom. Investing a lot of effort, ready to take action to improve, determination and drive. They're not going to do it unless you let them go. If you're doing all the work for this person, taking on all their burdens, they're not going to do it. Unfortunately. Yeah, we have single life. Working on yourself. They need to become more self-reliant. This person's too reliant on you, dependent on you. Spirit says not settling for a bad match, becoming more self-reliant, working on yourself, living your best single life. So yeah, I am going to take this over to the extended reading because I want to see more of what's about to happen and how this is going to end or play out, the outcome. Okay, the link will be in the description box, or you can join my extended reading membership ships to get access to all my extendeds. If you would like to join the YouTube membership, click the join button below. If you would like to join the Gumroad extended reading membership, you can find information about that in the description box or in the comment section. It is $20.20 a month. And don't forget to like or follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok for more collective readings. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the extended. Bye.